Okay, greetings, patriots, starseeds, lightworkers, and of course our brave military. Welcome to 1776 United, and we are in a worldwide and galactic revolution. Now, I've got lots to go through here, so you have to bear with me. The med beds are out. They're out rolling around right now, the U.S. They're in L.A., New York, Miami, Dallas, Chicago, Phoenix, Orlando, San Diego, Houston, Atlanta, Washington, D.C., I guess. Well, the old Washington capital. And dozens more outside the U.S. Tesla medbeds are operational in London, Berlin, Tokyo, Sydney, Dubai, Toronto, and San Pablo. That would be Brazil. Okay, so how it works is it's a full body scan using Tesla waveform and quartz resonance. AI diagnosis from a 10,000 pattern disease database. So it'll fix up to 10,000 different diseases. I didn't even know we had that many. Frequency-based treatment targeted damages cells, bioenergy raised from critical levels like 15 MV in cancer patients to 70 MV. And I'm not too sure exactly megahertz or whatever it's supposed to be. Enough to obliterate the tumors and regenerate the tissue. So everything's all done by frequency. We are electric, everything's in us is we're electric. And, this is just turning on electricity to wipe out all our diseases. And this is why the clowns kept us so depressed and filled us with all kinds of poisons. And I'm going to get into that, and I'm going to talk about that in the next video. 3 primary med beds models are in use right now. The regeneration beds for trauma, organs repairs, and limb regrowth. Holographic beds for memory, regression, and emotional rewiring. Rejuvenation beds are for DNA repair, aging reversal, and immune restoration. This is a military intelligence tech leaked into the civilian use now, and it is a ticking time bomb for the big pharma. Hospitals are panicking, and insurance companies and cartel institutions like the WHO and the CDC and are all in the midst of collapse right now, thanks to Robert F. Kennedy Jr. Apparently, he just stopped a bio attack that was going to kill 1 million Americans. July the 4th, they were going to spray it all over Washington, and it was going to attack your nervous system, and within weeks everybody would be dead without no traceable evidence. And Robert F. Kennedy and the chemtrail task force infiltrated it, got them on the tarmac, stopped them, and shot it all up, shot the pilots and whoever was involved all up, and destroyed the planes and their equipment. So yes, that was another attack foiled by by our white hats. The FDA, under silent directives, has classified it as safe and class 2, but without mass disclosure. I'm not too sure what that means. Reports results: chronic pain eliminated in days, PTSD and anxiety resolves without drugs, sleep disorders reversal through biofield recalibration, Alzheimer's symptoms and halted, and early stages of dementia. DNA and RNA distortion corrected. heavy metals and toxins purged naturally. Veterans and whistleblowers and cancer patients are walking out of these pods fully healed. Earlier uses reported mental clarity, restoration strength, and a sense of peace. They haven't felt in decades. This is not sci-fi. This is post-disclosure medicine, and it's available now. Every season that lasts just 30 to 60 minutes. Every session lasts 30 to 60 minutes. Fully restoration in 5 sessions or less. No needles, no knives, no side effects. So, in order to get the med bed, we got to go through the EBS, and that's going to trigger the redemption centers and stuff like that. And when we go in there to do all our redemption stuff, that's when you can ask them about the med bed appointments. Okay, and they can set appointments up that way. All right, so the cabal grip of healthcare is crumbling, or has crumbled. The era of disease for profit is ending. Tesla med beds are freeing humanity, one frequency at a time. The real news for Wednesday: Jerome Powell resigns from the Federal Reserve. Madeira Greer on X. Breaking now: Jerome Powell resigns. Now ends the Fed and burns the machine to the ground. And that's a boom episode. 1942. This is the one I was talking to you about. A 1942 map of the New World Order, which is basically the QFS order. There was a New World Order, the Good World Order, and the Bad World Order. Okay, and okay, so the map shows Greenland, Mexico, Canada as part of the United States of America. Rogue hacker known as the Island Boy has breached a protected internet media server and released a full Epstein associated list, a decades in the making web for names, secrets, and suppressed testimonies. The release comes years after of speculation, half leaks, sealed court files, and missing evidence. Island Boy, whose true identity remains unknown, issued a short cryptic message alongside the files. They buried the truth on that island, and I'm just bringing it to shore. Okay, so COVID and vax, Ebola, swine flu, polio, smallpox, BSE, Zika, SARS, monkeypox, BSE, vax, H1N1, AIDS, graphene oxide, chemtrails, fluoride, processed foods, and human clones hoaxes are all being eliminated. And that's the thanks of Robert F. Kennedy and his chemtrail task force. The end game has begun. Emergency broadcasting system is primed to expose centuries of lies. The deep state lies last defense collapses as phase 0 completed this week. Escape routes sealed. Global elites detained. No deals, no mercy. Worldwide raids intensify. Still good. Worldwide raids. Worldwide raids intensify. Troops storm deep state hub worldwide. Ukraine's is exposed as the central node for big weapons, money laundering, and trafficking little ones. Underground biolabs are seized. U.S. soil raider is in Denver Airport, which was underneath the Denver Airport, which is a huge, massive area, was with horrible underground, elements, and biotechs were eliminated. Clone labs, trafficking tunnels, and satanic chambers all been neutralized as of this week. Global tunnel network smashed under Los Angeles. Vast tunnels held victims and tech and evidence of human experiments under Vatican City as well. Ancient ritual chambers exposed, proof of ritual abuse and pacts with non-human entities. See, this is where this thing lies. These demons aren't human. They're reptiles. They're reptilians, only looking like human. If you were to cut their arm off, I'm sure they'd be bleeding green. This is the hard part to get your head around, because we have so many non-human and clones walking amongst us, but there's so many giveaways that we can identify them with if you're looking for it, right? Okay, Starlink, digital battlefield. It is a digital battlefield, and Starlink is winning this thing. Elon Musk Starlink AI Prometheus. It's called Prometheus. Sorry, has seized full control of the global communication. Deep state encryption, chatter, interceptions are all been intercepted. Cyber attacks neutralized in real time. EMF strikes launched on Deep State Labs in Greenland and the South Pacific. Starlink is now an active weapon system, and hands of liberation is forged forward. EBS intel bomb incoming. EBS will reveal robotic leaders exposed. Biden, Macron, and other revealed as puppet controlled by their handlers, which are basically reptilians. Secret space programs, raids on deep state bases on the moon and Mars, weather weapons devices capable of regenerating hurricanes, earthquakes, and drought seized in Alaska, China, and Norway. Really wild stuff, eh? Mass arrests expand. Rothschilds, Rockefellers detained. Their empires seized. Hollywood takedowns. Celebrities vanish. Detentions ongoing for trafficking and propaganda. Media CEOs arrested. Scripts exposed. Deep state propaganda written by the intelligent agencies are gone. So we got a little bit of time left here. So now Gesera unleashed debt in, and that's, I'm starting to see a lot of that happening right now. That we're in a just beginning stages of Gesera. Like, they're running trains throughout the United States right now with graffiti on the side saying Nasera. So they're having to roll this out very, very slowly because we went into this enslaved environment very slowly. So we're going to have to come out of it slowly. Anyways, Gesera unleashed. Debt reassure has begun. Mortgages, student loans, credit wiped. Quantum financial system absorbs the Fed. Offshore deep state trillions repatriated with the QFS system. Patriots run banking replaces the deep state financing. Okay, so Patriots run banking systems now, have been replaced or are replacing the deep state finance system. Okay, time's up.